destination, and then also promote the destination.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I'm Michael Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
Bahamas Air and the Jamaica Tourist Board make a great partnership. Details ahead.
You know, speaking of a great partnership, Doctors Hospital partners with the public and pulls off a very successful blood drive.
Plus, from Bangkok to Nassau with love, take a look at the latest Thai restaurant at Atlantis. Stay close for that.
And coming up in sports, it's a wrap for the NCAA championship.
The Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm LaDawn Davis.
And I'm Marlena Leonard. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
Fresh off the weekend, Marlena, I'm all charged up and ready to go.
Love it. Nothing like a weekend recharge to get you going. I'm right there with you, but you know what? I couldn't help but notice you had some fresh gifts, showered with even more gifts today, LaDawn. So congratulations again.
Thank you. But let's dive right into the news, shall we? Bahamas Air and the Jamaica Tourist Board reaffirmed their growing partnership during a joint press conference at the Bahama Resort with officials on both sides celebrating the success the initiative has had on the development of each country. Deputy Director General of Tourism and Director of Aviation, Dr. Kenneth Romer, stating that this merger is the perfect example of what can happen when two CARICOM nations strategize and unionize.
There have been discussions again at the CARICOM level, at the CTO level, with identified countries as to how we could connect the Caribbean so that we are offering a multi-destination vacation or experience within the Caribbean. We know that Bahamas and Jamaica have both been at the forefront of that discussion. How is it that persons could spend time in the Bahamas and then extend their vacations in Jamaica?
Deputy Director of Jamaica Tourist Board Philip Rose echoing Romer's statements, insisting that more elaborate campaigns are planned for future release, allowing the global audience to understand the benefit of traveling between both Caribbean countries.
Our plans are to serve up engaging content to Bahamians to invite them to Jamaica, and more important to that, and I hope I'm not speaking out of turn here, but we don't only want Jamaicans coming to Bahamas and Bahamas going to Jamaica. We're thinking about ways in which to bring long-haul visitors from 5, 6, 7 hours away and say, if you're going to come to the region, spend a few days in the Bahamas, spend a few days in Jamaica, thereby allowing us to curate what is truly a magical and, dare I say, even perfect Caribbean experience.
In a life-saving effort to support patients in need, Doctors Hospital hosted a community blood drive, drawing dozens of donors from across the island. Our Amaya Moss was on the scene and brings us the details on how a simple act of giving can help save countless lives.
It was a day of giving at Doctors Hospital as locals came together to pump hope into the veins of the community, one blood donation at a time, fueling a cause that can mean the difference between life and death. The individuals behind the blood drive, Q-Tel Taylor and Brenson Roll, provided insight on their vision for the initiative and the life-saving message they hope to spread.
Well, you know, accidents, emergencies, they happen instantly and they can't wait. So we really depend on the public, the community at hand to come out and replenish that critical source that patients would need in times of urgency. It could be your sister, your brother, your parent, your child. Those are the ones that depend on the public to come out and support us.
Blood Bank Supervisor Brenson Roll says the current shortage of blood remains a pressing issue, especially with their facility being one of the 2 major blood banks in the country, along with Princess Margaret Hospital. Roll stressed the urgent need for donations as hospitals are being challenged in meeting demands.
One key thing about blood is that it expires, and that's what a lot of people don't know. Every month, the blood banks around the world are looking for blood to replenish their blood banks, because whatever we don't utilize within a month or 35 days has to be destroyed. All right, because it's no longer viable to give to somebody else. We have more and more elective surgeries, more and more accidents. We have one of the highest rates of dialysis in the region. So all these account for why we also need blood in the blood bank.
Roll added that educating the public is crucial, and efforts to boost public awareness about blood donations will continue.
And we have to do our part to educate the public onto this, because as many times as you may see us out on the road, we still find people not knowing the facts about blood, the fact that it does have an expiration date, the fact that blood compatibility does matter. So we are going to do our part to continue to educate the public and all the forums, and go out and reach out in our outreach systems to let them know, hey, this is why we always need blood. This is why it's important to come out and donate, because it affects us all.
At the Doctors Hospital Blood Drive, people are coming out and showing up in hopes of saving a life. It also proves that superheroes don't always have to wear capes. Sometimes it takes you to just roll up your sleeve. For the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now, I'm Amaya Moss.
Thanks a lot, Amaya. Well, Atlantis has yet another great restaurant, from Bangkok to New York and now the Bahamas. Chef Kitty Shai revealed how local staples like conch and grouper have inspired his Thai menu, where Bahamians have a chance to taste Thailand through the Bahamian waters and culture. West Calix Forbes reports.
There is a sizzling new addition to the culinary scene at Paradise Island, and it's bringing the heat Thai style. Koh Sawan, which is paradise in Thai, is opened for a limited time at the Cove. And at the heart of this modern Thai dining experience is none other than award-winning celebrity Chef Ian Kittichai. Known across the globe for his imaginative, flavor-forward cuisines, Chef Kittichai is fusing Bahamian ingredients with traditional Thai techniques.
Well, first of all, the customer, the guest will taste all the Thai flavor, which is we brought it over from Thailand. You know, the Thai flavor is just about the freshness. We have fresh herbs, lemongrass, galangao, kaffir lime leaves, magrood, and then all the freshness. Because of without all the fresh ingredient, we cannot make Thai food.
Guests can expect a multi-savory journey from start to finish. Kittichai, who has helmed kitchen from Bangkok to New York, brings decades of experience in culinary philosophy rooted in storytelling.
So we also using a lot of local ingredients. Of course, we use conch on our menu. We're making pla, which is like 450 years ago, and one of the princess, they want to go to the picnic. So this dish kind of like making a dish to take out. We have one of the steamed fish with kind of like a curry paste mousse blended with the local fish, which is we use in the grouper. And then I think grouper is perfect for steaming. So we're using a lot of local ingredients here to making Thai dishes as well.
The ambiance of Koh Sawan matches the culinary artistry, minimalist, serene, and drenched in soft golden lights, invoking the warmth of both tropics and Thai hospitality.
To be a part of the Atlantis in Bahamas, I think is one of a great opportunity to be here, and then to show my cuisine or Thai cuisine to all the Bahamian, to the local, and then to all the guests who are actually coming here, because of I think in Bahamas Island, it's just a special place to be.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes Calix Forbes.
Thanks a lot, Wes. And still to come, let's talk a little about menopause with Patricia Lockhart. So keep it locked.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service that saves lives. We carry a wide selection of over-the-counter and prescription items, IV fluids, and other injections. Our products are state-of-the-art, and our entire team stays on top of cutting-edge technology. With more than 2 decades of dedicated service, Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies continues continues to be a trendsetter and innovator in healthcare. We have set ourselves apart by truly caring for our customers. We understand the intricacies of healthcare and we produce spectacular results. We cherish our partnerships and nurture our friendships as we continue on our quest to help everyone maintain that wonderful gift of good health. Find us on 95th Terrace, Centerville, and now located in the Lucaya Shopping Center of Freeport, Grand Bahama.
Come with us this June as ZNS Northern Service takes you on a journey to one of the most captivating islands in the Bahamas.
And even the crystal waters of Ocean Key, we're showing you the best. Plus, an exclusive look at luxury and excitement at Resorts World Bimini.
Join us on June 23rd through the 27th for news and daily shows live right here from Resorts World Bimini.
Bimini awaits.
Here, these for you. These must have got false bottom, because they look empty to me. Not for long. You taking us shopping right now. For what? Things you're gonna need in case you can't get out of your house after a natural disaster. We know when we had one hurricane around here. That's it. We get 2 lakhs. It ain't only hurricane, we gotta worry about, we could have tsunami, or we could have earthquake. And they don't give you no time to go shopping. What kind of earthquake? Scientists just find one faulty line over there by my corner. And even though they say it's stationary, it's there. So we need to go and get our survival kit. Like what? What you mean, like what? Plastic bag to put your important papers in, like water, medication, flashlight, radio, canned goods, things you need, things you might need, just in case you can't get out of your house after a natural disaster. These 2 plastic containers, the children them could hang them up in their special colors so they could know what they're looking for when you send them to look for it. That's one thing I like about you. You always ready.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast. Dry conditions continue, but we still have a couple of spotty showers just to the west of Andros, and that is being migrated towards the west. And our boating forecast tonight, well, that's brought to you by Live Business, where we bulk up your business. For the northwestern islands tonight through the middle of the week, right into Wednesday, those winds will be out of the southeast at 10 to 15 knots. The wave heights 2 to 4 feet over the ocean. High tide takes place at 30 minutes past midnight. You can expect your low tide at 7:02 tomorrow morning. Now, for the central and southeastern islands through Wednesday, those winds are going to be southeast at 12 to 18 knots. The wave heights 3 to 6 feet, so we're asking small craft to exercise caution in the central and southeastern islands right into Wednesday. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they're brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Come on, bring it. Oh, jump. Woman pull up to Miami airport door with the biggest box I ever saw. She said, take this down to Bahamas there. You get a big
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. Malina?
Thanks, Basil. Well, so many women suffer from severe symptoms of menopause in silence. It's good to know that there is an organization who knows all about it and is willing to help. Patrice Lockhart, menopause health practitioner, joins us tonight. Welcome to Access Now.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Now, Patrice, menopause, why did you decide to be an advocate for this particular health issue?
Actually, because of my own personal experience. coming into menopause, there was no support for me for 8 years, 8 doctors. No one told me I was in menopause. And it wasn't until in the middle of a night, I'm thinking I'm having a heart attack. I call a girlfriend. I think I'm going to die. I'm afraid. And in that moment, she helped me to understand what was going on. And like many Bahamians I've found, we go into it and we think we're too young. So even though I had read about it and everything was pointing to the fact that I was perimenopausal, and as far as I was concerned, that only happened to old women. So that began a journey for me.
Amazing. Now, about your organization thus far, what have been some of the focuses for you guys in raising awareness since, like you said, you didn't even realize that that's what was happening?
Yes. Well, last year, for the first time, we recognized Menopause Awareness Month, and our First Lady of the country, she was the spokesperson, and we went throughout a couple of the islands I did a number of seminars. We did a number of things to create awareness. We did a lot of social media stuff, etc. And even the OAS congratulated the head of the country for recognizing menopause and what's happening with women. So we have been pretty busy.
Right. And you've got a pretty special fundraiser coming up soon, right? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, June 28th at the Holy Cross Anglican Church. We're going to have a chat, sip, and paint. And it's an environment for women to come, to be relaxed, and we're going to talk about menopause, and we're going to paint, and we're going to have fun. And we are inviting women throughout the country to come and be a part of this. We suffer from so many taboos where we're not aware of what's going on, and I can tell you, we are always so sure about our facts, and research shows that so much of what we have been thinking is inaccurate.
Right.
And so one of our goals, it's called Surviving and Thriving Through Menopause. One of our goals is to educate the Bahamian public, to give information, to make even the workplace aware that menopause has been flying under the radar, even in the workplace.
Amazing. So just before we go, do you have any other fundraisers coming up, and where do the funds that come out of these fundraisers go?
Well, our goal, October is Menopause Awareness Month, and October 18th is Menopause Awareness Day. And this year, one of the things that we want to do is to create forums for women to be able to come free of charge. And so we are looking at doing a number of things to create the awareness, to have funding so that we can have these open forums. Our goal is an open forums for where women can hear about menopause and talk about it.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us, Patrice. Best of luck with your upcoming fundraiser, and we hope to see you back again soon.
Thank you.
As for us, let's check in with ZNS Total Sports to see what's on tap.
Coming up in sports, a few Bahamian athletes wrap up their NCAA track and field championship journey. More details coming up next.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we are redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. ATC customers, claim your $200 Bahamas Air gift card when you add postpaid mobile to your internet plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
I'm Melissa, and I'm a survey enumerator with the Bahamas National Statistical Institute, or BNSI. For the next few months, we will be conducting the Household Expenditure Survey on various islands.
You might be wondering, why is this survey important? Well,
It helps us to determine the poverty line and assess how to ensure everyone has access to the basic services they need. This information is used by the government, businesses, researchers, and students to make informed decisions and plan for the future. We know that your time is valuable, which is why we've made the survey as simple and easy as possible. And don't worry, all your information you provide is confidential.
Your participation will help us gather accurate information that will benefit everyone in the Bahamas. Thank you for your cooperation and being a part of shaping the future of the Bahamas.
The difference. Ruby's Ultra Tech in your car. Fill up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Spend less and go far. Fuel up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Get the most out every ride. Just watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel up with confidence in every mile. Get Ruby's Ultra Tech in your tank and drive with a smile. Watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel the difference with Ruby's Ultra Tech.
Saving money is tough until you shop the specials at Super Value and Quality Supermarkets. Kraft macaroni and cheese, 7 1/4 ounces, $1.19. Kellogg's giant size cereals, assorted, 23 to 28 ounces, $6.39. Sweet peaches, $1.99 per pound. Whole chicken wings, $1.69 per pound. Super Value butane gas, 8 ounces, $1.99. Join the Super Value Quality Points program at any Super Value or Quality supermarkets.
Welcome to your Monday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. Topping sports, the NCAA Division I Outdoor Track and Field Championships concluded over the weekend in Eugene, Oregon. The final day gave way to a few Bahamian athletes, leaving it all on the line in an attempt to capture a national title. Anthea Charlton of Florida participating in the women's 100-meter final. The young sprinter finished in 4th place with a time of 11.19 seconds. This performance, the best by a Florida Gator since 2008. This also serves as Charlton's second top 5 finish at this year's NCAA Championships. Earlier in the meet, she also took flight in the women's long jump finals, totaling 6.58 meters and finishing 5th in the nation. Charlton spoke about her performances this season and adjustments paying off significantly.
I took it all in. I knew it was now or never. Like, obviously, I have an outdoor. The goal was to not take it. So I knew I had to do everything in my powers to have an amazing season. And started off really well, finishing really well. And it definitely motivates me to go hard, try harder, because, and I said this when I was at Kentucky running really well, I'm doing so many things wrong that when I start to do them right, like, it's going to be crazy. Like, so this year we started doing some things right. There are still some things wrong, obviously. But if there was nothing wrong, there'd be no room to improve, and I'd be stuck at 10-8.
The Florida Gator also discussed being motivated by her coaches.
It's a great feeling because we have people around you that know and you're the only one that doesn't. Like, from the coach at Kentucky, when they saw me run for the first time, they was like, that's it. And then Florida taking a chance on me. Like, he told me coming in, he's like, I don't know how talented I truly am. And I didn't. I didn't know. Like, I knew I was capable of great things, but, like, you know, the things I have accomplished is like, wow. But I'm the only one shocked, apparently.
And in the men's 4x1 relay final, Zion Campbell with a strong showing as the first leg for the Minnesota Golden Gulfer squad. A gold medal seemed within reach, but it would be a heartbreaking end as Minnesota's anchor pulls up several meters shy of the finish line. The Gophers finished in 7th place, clocking 38.88 seconds. Campbell and company received first-team All-American honors for their performance at the NCAA Championships. I'm Swanson Gibson Jr., and that's been your Monday Sports Check. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Your business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
Are you or a loved one under medical care? Do you need affordable medical supplies? Ports International is the largest home health care supplier. Medical supplies at the very best price. And you can even shop online. From hospital beds to wound care, wheelchairs to walkers, Ports is a one-stop shop for your medical supplies, and we accept insurance. We have online shopping and 2 locations to serve you, at the Airport Industrial Park and Shirley Street. We also ship to the Family Islands. Shop online and visit us on Facebook. Call Ports at 377-1771.
This summer, make your statement in color. Ramilda Rose Designs proudly presents the Bohemia Print Collection, a vibrant tribute to island elegance and effortless style. Available now for pre-order and officially launching June 8th. Be bold, be beautiful. Let your style speak Bahamian boldness. Place your orders today at RamildaRoseDesigns.net. Ramilda Rose Designs, where fashion meets heritage.
You're looking at a shot of Nassau Cruise Port by our drone pilot, Big Nev. 4 cruise ships are out there with passengers enjoying that beautiful sunset. And you know, you just can't beat the beauty of the islands of the Bahamas. Well, let's take a flight down to Exuma. Let's go.
Just last week, Charles Fisher got a chance to speak with the Bahamian Commissioner of Miramar, Alvaro Sherazard, in Exuma. Tonight, he chats with her staff. Here's the story.
They were all presented with Bahamian souvenirs, a real island welcome from the Baritari community. Miramar Commissioner and Bahamian descent Alfred Mackenzie Sherazard making sure her fellow delegates got to see what the Bahamas has to offer.
I have here with me Mrs. Sean Gale, our Assistant City Manager, and we have an incomparable young man from our Economic Development Department, Mr. Paul Giroge. And so showing others who would have never probably landing in my country just how the Bahamas boogies, because we have a really good time here. And so a big part of that was giving them the experience of the sailing, giving them the experience of being on the open ocean, and how the connection to the sea and the people is so strong right here in Baritari. Connection is big for me, and this helped me to do that.
Here for the first time, Economics and Business Development Specialist Paul Sherigay.
I'm speechless. I touched the water, I touched the food. It's amazing. Yeah.
What do you take from this experience?
One thing that I take is when you see cars on the side of the road, they're not stalled. They're just catching some crabs. So that's one thing I take. And then the next one is life. Life is simple. Keep it that way.
As for his expectations, having not visited the Bahamas before,
I was thinking everybody would be bustle and muscle of the islands, but no, I've come to find the love and the slowness of it, and that's what I love most about it. Commissioner Chazard was like, "You're gonna love it," and I've loved it. And she has opened my eyes to what is possible in the Bahamas, Exuma especially, and Baratai. So that's a beautiful thing.
You guys are welcome back anytime. For Access Now, I'm Charles Fisher.
Great story, Fisher. Can't wait to see what's next coming out of Exuma. But for tonight, let's turn things over to Matea Cunningham and let's talk socials.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Talk Socials with myself, your host, Matea Cunningham.
Today, we're discussing a movie that's been on the tip of everyone's tongue the past 2 weeks. I'll give you a hint. Taraji P. Henson, Tears and Agony. Now, to be fair, most of Taraji's characters share these tropes in common, but if you're thinking the movie Straw, you are absolutely correct. Straw is a Tyler Perry film starring Henson, and I won't spoil it for you. But what I will say is that her character embodies the struggles of poor Black mothers in a way that leaves you in suspense and sorrow. Social media users are saying it's one of Tyler Perry's best films, and that the acting was impeccable. Not only did we see Henson, but we saw iconic actors from the 90s like Sinbad and Clint Herman. Is this a different world or what? Check out these social media clips.
What? She died. Oh.
She had a seizure last night. We took her to the hospital.
Move. Hold your freaking fire. Shania, I need you to work with me. I'm your girl. You my girl. Don't you know that we love you?
Wait a damn minute. Now, while the reactions are mostly positive, there are some folk who aren't too happy with the portrayal of Black women in this movie, or any Tyler Perry movie really. But this is where I need you guys, my audience, to come in. What do you think? For those who've watched the movie, what are your opinions? For those who've only seen clippings, is it a movie you'd watch? Drop it in the comments below. Again, I'm Matea, and we'll meet right back here tomorrow. Toodles.
Toodles indeed. Well, that does it for Access Now for tonight. Make sure to join us tomorrow night when St. Agnes music director will be live in studio.
Yes, but stay tuned for the rundown with Clint Watson. His guests tonight are former ACP Stefan Dean and pastor of Bahamas Faith Ministries, Dr. Dave Burrows.
Good night, everybody.
Come with us this June as ZNS Northern Service takes you on a journey to one of the most captivating islands in the Bahamas.